everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So for today's video I'm going into Durham again super early. It's before 6 o'clock this morning and I'm going to show you the parts of the city that I didn't show you in last Sunday's video. So I'm going to show you where some of the cinemas and bars and clubs are. I'm going to show you where some of the different shops, some of the shops that are the main ones in the high street now, where they are, and also lots and lots of different places I didn't show you last week, including parts of Durham faculties and maybe even some of the other colleges as well. So if you're interested in this, please keep watching. I think it'll also be really interesting to see Durham this week because as we're going into autumn, the city is going to look so different. Even though it's only been 7 days, the leaves will have changed colour and outside it's quite breezy, it's quite autumnal now as well. So I feel like it'll be really interesting to see the city in a more autumnal state too. So without further ado, let's get going to Durham.
Wake up this morning, make the mistake of turning on the TV. Nothing but bad news, empty avenues rolling on.
Okay, so we're in Durham now and I thought I'd show you the cricket ground because I'm sure there's plenty of people who absolutely love cricket and who are really looking forward to playing it when they attend Durham. So as you can see, this is the sign for Durham University Sport and just down there is the cricket club. So I will show you it closer once I walk down this path. And it's very pretty at this time of morning as well. Okay, wow, the sky looks so pink through my camera, but just here is the cricket club and it is nicely lit up at this time in the morning, and basically the home matches for Durham University Cricket Club are played here. So yes, if you're interested in cricket, this is where you'll be playing. This is the playing ground. Nice grass and the scoreboard that the total scores will be put on. I don't know if you can see it, but the moon is just above it as well. So I'm currently on Old Albert, and for anyone else who is a sociologist, this is the Department of Sociology here, number 32, the big red door. So in induction week, this is where you'll come for some of your induction talks if you are doing sociology or some of the other social sciences. And this is walking to the bottom of Old Albert. And this bar here is the Swan and Three Signets. Honestly, if you come to Durham, this is going to be one place that you go so many times. This is like famous for people going to it after they've been to their lectures. And then for anybody who didn't see my last week's video on my tour of Durham, this here is the view from the bridge in Durham and it's very beautiful. There's lots of little rowing boats that people use in the summer. This boat here is called the Prince Bishop and they do a lot of boat parties on it. So once Corona is over, I'm sure you'll get to go to lots of boat parties on there. And just across here, this is called the Boat Club and it is a bar and eatery. And it looks very nice from the outside. Love a bit of fairy light action like it has. And yeah, also they usually do nights out here. Sometimes during Freshers Week, they had events and stuff here. I think that Freshers Week this year will be very different. But I'm sure that once everything has settled down, you'll definitely get the opportunity to go to the boat club and experience all that it has to offer. Up here is just the main walkway into getting into the city centre. This is also the view of the river from the other side of the bridge. You can probably see just in the distance a concrete looking bridge, and basically you can walk over that and it takes you down to the Durham Students' Union just on the left hand side. And this here is Chapters Tea Rooms. Basically, if you love to people watch and study at the same time, this is the place for you because they have these enormous glass windows where you can basically sit in them and then have your drink, have your sandwich, do whatever, read, watch the world go by. Personally, I really love that, and I think that lots of other people also love that because this main walkway, this main street here that I'm standing on currently gets super busy during term time. Obviously, everyone's coming and going from their lectures, so you'll be able to see hundreds and hundreds of people walking past. So this here is one of the main parts of Durham that you can go shopping in, and that has the most shops now as well. So there are so many different shops around here, and they've actually changed quite a lot recently as well. So on this side there's a gift company, but further down there is a Costa Coffee, which is just there. There's a Sally, so you get like all your hair care stuff, and there's also a H&M and a New Look that we're just coming up to. Also, how cute are all these umbrellas? I feel like it's also very appropriate for the north to have this many umbrellas. And this is just on the other side. So basically we have a Clark's because, you know, winter's here. Winter is coming, boots are required, and a paper chase. Oh, I just love paper chase. All their stationery is literally the most cute, Instagrammable, fun, and they have loads of things in here and they always change it, keep it really up to date as well. So if you love your cute stationery, this is honestly the place for you. Further down we just have an accessorise and a monsoon. There's a Jones's bootmaker, a fat face, and a Next just the bottom as well. Oh, and just here on the left there is Boots. So down here we're going to the Durham Gala Theatre, and this is also where quite a lot of pubs and bars are too. And also up here you can probably just see there is a light installation. This says only you can write the next page. This was actually installed during Lumiere last year. And this is the Gala Theatre just here on the right hand side. So they do lots of plays here, and also the cinema is only £5 sometimes, so that's very good. It's actually the only cinema I've ever been to as well, and I actually love it. It's really small, but it's like got a really good ambience to it, so I really love that. And then just down here, this is where lots of the bars are, which I will show you now. So this here is Ebony Champagne Bar, and then just through here there is a bar called Players, and that also used to be called Love Shack, which was like the biggest night out of the week at Durham. Here is the Bishop's Mill, otherwise known as Wetherspoons, and basically on a Wednesday, I'm sure it'll still be the same, they do a night out here also, and yeah, it's basically the biggest one. I think all the colleges go to. Now in Market Square, and this here is the Town Hall. Very pretty. Honestly, so much to love about Durham. It's so historical and so quaint and beautiful. You'll honestly just fall in love with everything about it when you attend. This here is the St. Venel's Cafe. That is absolutely one of the cafes that you're going to go to when you're here in Durham. You will really love it. It's super traditional and really quaint inside, and everyone who's ever been has loved it. And this just up here is called Sadler Street. It has lots of bars and restaurants in it. It also has Flat White Kitchen, which is super popular. And for anyone who didn't see my last week's video, I just have to show you the cathedral because of course it is the most iconic view in Durham. This is the cathedral, and honestly, wow, every time that I see it I'm literally blown away. It is so stunning. It's absolutely iconic, and it's one of the views you'll just grow to know and love so much when you're here. And for anybody who's going to Durham to study history, this here is one of the buildings that is part of the Department of History. Look how beautiful it is. I love how gorgeous this door is. Oh, it's so pretty. Also, because the cathedral is so iconic, I just feel like it deserves a little bit of a montage right now.
Walk out the door in my little black dress. Been a long day and I need to de-stress. Sun sets behind downtown Skyline. My headphones on, playing my favorite song. Turn the volume up all the way on my phone. Pulsing concrete under my feet. City is my club tonight. Hips way under traffic lights. Streets out glowing neon bright.
This here is the walk down from the cathedral, and this leads you onto the Bailey. So on the Bailey there's a lot of historical buildings, so you'll see lots of the little blue circles telling you about historical people and figures that lived in these places for periods of time. And also you'll find that the Bailey is just such a beautiful, quaint place. Also, if you're going to be catered or half catered at Cuts, because I know that's an option at that college, this is where you'll come for your meals. Also this really gorgeous walled garden at the top of the Bailey as well, and currently it's in full bloom, so if I zoom in you'll be able to see it a bit better. Honestly, how pretty is this? Oh, so many flowers. I can imagine just wearing like a really long white floaty dress and sort of gambolling through here. We are at St Cuthbert's Society. This is one of the parts of St Cuth's, and it looks very grand. It's very nice on the outside. And this building here is actually the bar at St Cuth's, so it's well disguised, but in here this is where the college bar is. Cuts definitely has one of the biggest college bars, and for night out, when night outs can resume, this is definitely a hot spot for students because on bar crawls, lots of people can actually fit in it. So definitely one place you'll get to experience when nights out and stuff can resume properly. Hi everyone, so I'm now back home from Tour de Durham Part 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing some different parts of the city that I hadn't showed you in the last video that I did. If you didn't catch the last video that I did, which was also a tour of Durham and the university, I'll link it down below in the description box for you so you can check that out as well, because I'm sure that you'll find that very interesting too, especially if you enjoyed this one. And if there are any other different types of videos you want to see, university related or otherwise, maybe some autumnal content of some description, please do let me know and I will work on those videos for you, because I'm really wanting to develop like more of a autumnal series on the channel here for 2020. So if there's anything else you'd like to see, please do let me know. If you are new here and you did enjoy this video, please do give this video a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel as well. That would make me very happy indeed. Thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you so much, and I'll see you again very soon in a brand new video. Bye.